Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel, IELTS by Neil. Today we're going to discuss one of the question types that are in IELTS reading section, and those question types are true, false, not given, or there's another version of them is yes, no, not given. As we all are aware, like IELTS reading section is one of the 4 sections of the IELTS, and in that particular reading section there are different types of questions. So these all are the type of questions which are there in the reading section. We have already done a video on the match the headings, so if you haven't watched it, you can watch it. I will leave the link in the description below. And today we are going to cover true, false, not given, or yes, no, not given. So the method to do both these type of questions is the same, which we are going to talk about in today's video. To start with, again, true, false, not given are the type of question in the reading IELTS section. And what is the procedure to do these questions? That is, first, number 1, read the question. Number 2, try to locate the information in the passage. And when you have found the information, try to read it and understand it and find out if that information in the passage is matching with the question asked, then it is true. And if the information in the passage is contradicting or is opposite to the information asked in the question, then of course it's false. However, if you do not find any information about the question asked, then the answer will be not given. We're going to go in detail in today's video, so things will be more clear to you in the further coming slides. This is the example I've created to make it very clear to you these type of questions. This is a view of a beautiful city here. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that this is a Melbourne city, although this is not. So Melbourne city have big buildings with many corporate head offices located in the center of the city. So this is a text, and these 3 are the questions based on the text. Okay, this is just for your understanding. So first question is, Melbourne city has huge skyscrapers. So huge skyscrapers we often call the large or the big buildings, right? So Melbourne city has huge skyscrapers. So this is a question. Let's find out if this is true, false, or not given. If you read the text here, it says Melbourne city have big buildings. So big buildings and this huge skyscraper, they are synonyms here, or they means the same thing, right? So this information is given and it is true according to the text, so it will be true. Next one, corporate head offices are located on the outskirts of the city. So outskirts means out of the city, right? And if you read the text is saying Melbourne city have big buildings with many corporate head offices located in the center of the city. See, the text is saying that the head offices are located in the center of the city, and the question is saying the head offices are located on the outskirts of the city. So this is a contradiction here, right? So these question and the information in the text are contradicting each other, so it will be false. Okay, moving on to the next one is, Yarra River could be seen at the west side of the city. Well, Yarra is the name of the river in Melbourne, just so you know. So as we can see from the text, there is nothing mentioned about the river. There's nothing mentioned about the river located at which side of the city. So if there's nothing mentioned about the information or the question given, then obviously the answer has to be not given, right? So again, if the information asked in the question is matching with the information given in the paragraph, then it's true. If the information asked in the question is contradicting or it's going opposite to the information given in the paragraph, then of course it's false. And the third one, if the information given in the question or asked in the question is not even mentioned in the paragraph, then of course it's not given, right? So we're going to do some more practice questions in the coming slides, so things will be more clear to you. All right, so let's try some questions similar to the IELTS test now, right? So this is a text given here, and this is a question. This is just a sample question which I'm going to do it for you, and I will give you opportunity to do the next few questions after this, right? So focus on this question to get the clear idea, right? If you read the question, that is, you can ask any shoe shop to send shoes to the footwear testing center. Okay, so the question is very simple, if you can understand, right? Let's read the text now. Most shops are covered by the footwear code of practice. Most shops, so it means not every shop, right? There are still few shops which are not covered because it's saying most shops, right? So it means not all shops are covered, only most shops are covered, right? So most shops are covered by the footwear code of practice. If the shop you are dealing with is covered, it's a condition here. If the shop you are dealing with is covered, you can ask for the shoes to be sent to the footwear testing center for an independent opinion. So here they are saying if the shop you are dealing with is covered with the footwear code of practice, then only you can ask them to send the shoes to the footwear testing center. And again, you know, this is telling us that not most shops are covered, but still there are shops which are not covered, right? So, and if you read the question is saying you can ask any shoe shop to send shoes to the footwear. No, we cannot ask any shoe shop because not all shops are covered by the footwear code of practice, right? So this is a contradiction here. So this information asked in the question is not matching with the paragraph, so it will be false. I hope it's more clear to you now. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to try these questions, and exact after 2 minutes I will start discussing these questions. Okay, so good luck. Well, your time's up. Let's discuss all these questions. I hope you got the answers of these questions now. Right, so let's start from the first one. First question is, you should get in touch with your local council before placing any ionization smoke alarms in the household rubbish. Okay, this is a very simple sentence that, you know, if you're placing any smoke ionization alarms you have to contact your local council. Okay, right. So keywords in this one is ionization smoke alarms, local council, and of course the household rubbish. All right, so let's start reading from the first paragraph here. Photoelectric smoke alarms in any quantity may be disposed in domestic waste. If you have fewer than 10 ionization alarms to get rid of, you may put them in your domestic waste. If you have more than 10 to dispose of, you should contact your local council. So the text is saying that, if you have less than 10, you don't need to contact the council. But if you have more than 10 ionization alarms, then you have to contact the council. So according to the text, there's a condition of the 10 alarms, right? And if you read the question is saying you should get in touch with your local council before placing any ionization, even it's a 1 or 2 or 3, okay, before placing any ionization smoke alarms in the household rubbish. So this is a contradiction here. This is not true according to the text, because text is saying if you have more than 10 ionization alarm, then only you need to contact your local council. And the question is saying you have to contact your local council before placing any ionization, right? So this word any is changing the game here, right? So this is contradicting, so it will be a false. I hope you got the correct answer. Moving on to the next one. Smoke alarms give a warning sound to indicate that the battery power is low. All right, let's move on to the next paragraph. Let's read this. Your battery powered smoke alarm will produce a short beep every 60 seconds to alert when the battery is running out and needs replacing. So question is saying that smoke alarms give a warning sound. So this warning sound is similar to short beep here. Your battery powered smoke alarm will produce a short beep. Short beep is a warning sound, and the purpose of the warning sound and the short beep is the same, that battery is running out or battery power is low. So this is true according to the text. All right, next one is old smoke alarms needs to be checked more than once a month. So I'm gonna read this paragraph again. Your battery powered smoke alarm will produce a short beep every 60 seconds to alert you when the battery is running out and needs replacing. Okay, so no checking of alarm, no checking of old smoke alarms. Okay, so we don't have to worry until here. Let's move on. Nevertheless, it should be tested every month to ensure that the battery and the alarm sounder are working. Note that the sensitivity in all smoke alarms will reduce over the time. Okay, so it should be tested every month. This is given here, and it says needs to be checked more than once a month. It's contradiction, but they're asking about the old smoke alarms. They're not asking about the normal alarms, right? So this text doesn't provide any information about the old smoke alarms, so it will be a not given, because there's no information in the text related to the old smoke alarms, right? I hope things are getting clear to you now. Please do let us know in the comment section how many questions you got right. Okay, and if you have any doubts or any questions related to the true false not given, please do let us know in the comment section. And I hope you liked the video. Thank you for your time. See you next time. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.